Welcome to this week's episode of Azentuary. We left off last time, you having got your new little bit of artwork appraised for value at by a guy at the Knowledge Traders District, and you're walking back towards the Temples District. You're kind of bypassing, the craziness of the Artist District by swinging down a bit near the edge, the border area between it and the Grade Docks. You guys want to say anything before we proceed further?
Don't think so.
I want to get hit points back, and I want food.
Yeah, I'm still pretty hurt.
Yeah. Kind of battered and bruised.
Well, let us go back to the Temple District, and then they can heal us.
I thought you guys didn't get healed before when you were there? Okay.
Not that you said explicitly.
We got a restoration done on the idiot.
Yeah, and then you got in the fight, and then, Just,
hey!
because we kind of, I guess we just kind of let you run off. I was just surprised you didn't. How about we retcon that you guys, because you were there, had gotten, blessed and healed by the parishioners? Yeah, there we go. The worshippers in the temple.
Nice.
So just the hit points back, no spell slots or nothing.
I mean, you didn't spend any time resting there. I was thinking, you appeared in front of those guys, and they just assumed it was like a blessing from their deity. So they, passed the hand of restoration over you and healed your wounds, made you whole again.
That's fine.
Okay.
We will work with it.
Yeah,
You
I felt
to go
that was
on
appropriate.
adventures until a long rest, though. I demand my rights.
Last nights or
Well, I mean, you guys don't have a paladin with you, so kind of
Oh my
difficult
God.
on that one. But anyway, you guys are making that walk back. You're, holding your little cephalopod and having a discussion. When you see a guy kind of step out, and he's got a square face with auburn hair and amber eyes. He's wearing kind of a chainmail that shows some battle damage done to it, and he's like, "Oi, Willie's been watching you."
Can I, sidestep him?
Who be Willie, me good sir?
What? You learned nothing! Don't interact with a crazy person!
Well,
God
so
damn it!
she steps to the side, and you say that, and he, of course, responds, "Well, I be Willie."
I keep walking.
Takakano just says to the party only, he's like, at least this one is dry.
At least this one is dry. Is that what you said?
What, Willie?
He's a
Yeah.
Oh.
word.
Oh.
The only Willy's Takakano has experience with are the wet variety.
Yeah.
Okay.
He,
Ooh, you don't even have ear holes.
He has, audio receptacles.
there's like a little something there. Anyway, so Willie turns and kind of accelerates pace and goes right up next to Hen. "So I like the look of that thing you got there. Can I check it out a little closer?"
No.
Whoa, buddy. You can't just come in here and ask to see our belongings without telling us who you are and what you want.
I
Yeah,
told you
maybe
who I
first
am. I'm
please.
Willie. You just were told that. Did you not hear your companion? I'm Willie. Willie's
Did the
interested in...
sidestep mean nothing to you, or is there something we don't is there a misunderstanding about what sidestepping means, or?
But this is the market. People are always stepping to one side or another to get around each other. I have actual interest. Not in you, of course, but what you have in your hand there. Willie would very much like to look at it closer.
Well, too bad. It doesn't actually belong to me.
Maybe
well, who
you
does it
could
belong
give,
to?
give us something in return.
No!
No!
Of course.
Can we please have team meetings before we agree to trade with the crazy guy?
We could let you see it, but we're going to need some assurance that you won't snatch it away.
Oh, well, I can give you Willie's word. Willie's word is Willie's bond. Willie just wants to give some winks at it, you know.
Regardless,
Yeah.
it's not my decision. It belongs to my insectoid friend over there.
I think in the meantime,
insectoid.
Takakano's just been like quietly creeping up behind him.
So Willie turns and like, oh, good, you're here. I was just gonna come look for you. Your friend says this thing belongs to you. I should like to trade you for it.
Say no.
Why do I keep getting cut off and weird signal? Takakano is open to trade. Takakano will trade one thing, gift for Willie's life. Is good trade?
Oh, excellent trade. Yes, please. You let me have that for a minute. I look at it, then you may kill me.
Trade seems too good to be true. Takakano changed mind.
Ah, but you said it. You said Willie can see it. You heard him, all of you. And he starts pointing at Gago and Yora and you all heard him. He said he could do it.
Now, it was a trade discussion. There's no promises here.
Yeah, I'd be no eavesdropper. I'd be dropping
You
no
put
eavesdropper.
out terms. Oh, you put out terms. I agree to terms. Is the deal? What are you doing?
Whatever we want. Who
Oh,
are you, the trade police?
You are awful people.
Well,
Try
yes.
to unite him. Please, I would just like to see your cephalopod.
Listen, what do you say we just be done with Willie now and nobody has to know he was ever here?
All right, Willie.
Okay.
Who be you anyway?
Besides just Willie.
I be Willie. There is nothing more than just me. I be Willie.
We need a little bit more information on that before we let you even look at this incredibly valuable jellyfish.
Like, where are you from? How's the kids?
see-
jellyfish.
You see
Why
like
do
a
you
kid
look
go.
at it?
You see a kid go walking by. He's like, "Hey, you there? Who am I?" And you hear the kid, like, "You're Willie," and he says, "Yes, exactly. You see, even the kid knows I'm Willie."
Do you have any relatives in town who might be looking for you at some point, Willie?
Nope, just good old me, just good old Willie here by himself.
Ah, good.
Okay, now I'm kind of starting to feel bad for him.
Willie, be
Takakano
there
has
any
the
men?
distinct impression this may be a plot point necessary to advance the narrative.
Whatever, gave you that idea.
It's not actually necessary, but it's a ton of fun.
Okay.
we shall continue to explore this option. Willie, be there any men in white coats perhaps looking for ye?
What? No, I don't. I never trade knowledge. Those guys creep me out. Way too smart.
No, the white guys in white coats that actually come looking for, crazy people to haul them off to someplace safe.
Oh, well, there's no place safe around here. So no.
Okay. I'm willing to let him look at this thing for a minute, but I'm gonna tie his legs together. How do we feel about this?
I think that is prudent.
Chakakano, it's up to you. It's your cephalopod.
I would prefer if legs are amputated, but tied together can be acceptable.
And tied to us as well. So even if he, teleports away, we will be going with him.
Good idea. Alright. I'll take out a piece of rope, tie his legs together, and be like, "All right, who wants to be the lucky contestant?"
Yeah, I raise me hand.
All right, Gago, good luck. Tie it to like Gago's wrist. So
Okay.
his legs are bound together, and that rope is then tied to Gago's wrist.
Alrighty. So you're handing it over to him?
Well, we are keeping a hold of it, and we are letting him look at it.
Well, it's Chakakano. Chakakano, it's up to you.
It shall be done.
He holds out his hands and he holds it and he closes his eyes and he's kind of almost massaging it, and it starts to glow, and then there's kind of you feel like a ripple of energy through the air, and suddenly a cloud of 600 oversized butterflies fills the area in a 30-foot radius around you. It becomes so heavily obscured with butterflies that you can't even see them. Who's tied to him?
That'd be me.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Sure. Leave it to me to... Let me see here. Gonna see what my perception bonuses are. I'm gonna flip to the right page. here.
Yora, were you going to say something?
I was going to grab onto Galgo's shirt sleeve just to make sure that we're all connected.
Oh, man. That'd only be a 10.
You do feel like a light tugging. You're not exactly sure. Like, you think, hey, there's some movement here, but it's not like, immediately apparent to you because there's so many butterflies. They're just distracting you. It's kind of crazy.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh, go ahead. Well, yeah, okay. So that's what happens with you. Yor had grabbed you. Anyone else do anything?
I grab onto the rope and give it a sharp tug, like as hard as I can.
You give it a nice pull, and you feel he's there. Like it's still there.
Okay.
Chakakano, you're a mighty hunter. Give me a perception check.
He may be mighty, but he's not very perceptive. Oh. 17.
Awesome. You, as you're whelmed with butterflies, feel something push against you, bump into you, almost like a body moving through this mass.
Okay.
It's going towards the... Alright, roll a dex check. Standard, not save.
That's a nat 20.
Damn. Alright, yes, you grab hold of an arm and you hold it tightly. After a couple of minutes, the butterflies dissipate and you see the guy that you're holding is now holding the cephalopod. He had grabbed it from what's his name, Willie, and you have caught him in the act.
Whoa! What kind of a
Chakakano begins
ruse?
licking his mandibles.
I grabbed the cephalopod away from him. We didn't
Chakakano's
say
not letting
you
go,
could
by the
look at
way.
it.
What?
So Chakakano's not letting go, by the way.
Okay, yeah, you got him held. I need Yora to do a strength check if you're grabbing it,
Okay.
trying to wrestle it away.
That is 18.
Ooh. You successfully wrestle it away. And as you do, I need you to roll me a 1d100 and tell me what you get.
Okay. 33.
All of a sudden, as you rip it, the skies overhead seem to open up, and the entire area around you is covered with heavy rain.
Oh. I stick it into my satchel really quickly.
Okay, so you're pulling it up, and yeah, the rain starts coming down. You put it in your satchel. All right. What does anyone else do? Does anyone else have a reaction at this point?
I do.
Okay.
As a bonus
Kinda wishes-
action,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I cause the rain to stop falling in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on me.
Okay, awesome. So, as you do this, you look around and you notice that the rain is still pouring around the outside of you. So you're in this like donut of rain.
Donut of clear space.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I just was. Yes. All right, I'm gonna give Willie a chance here. He's like, "Hey, that's not very nice," and he slips out a rapier and attempts to stab Chakakano to get you to break your hold. So that is a 21 to hit.
I mean, that hits.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. I'm just making sure I'm reading the right thing. Sorry. All right, causing 11 piercing damage. And let's see, you're holding on. Is that a strength or constitution check? A constitution check, right? To keep holding? So you're holding the
Should be
person.
Strength contest.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me do one more thing. Let me see if he's gonna pull back to stab again, and I'll have you check after the second attack because he gets 2 attacks. Oh, I nat 20'd that one. 12. So I rolled for 12, so that does 24 piercing, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that breaks your grip. How about that? I mean, you got pretty stabbed. All right, that guy's loose. I guess we could ask Ken, do you do anything?
I'm trying to think what I would do. How close is Willie to me?
Pretty much, I don't know, let's say you're kind of up front still, like 5 feet away because you handed it to him.
Okay, I'm gonna put my crossbow up to his head and hold him as a hostage.
All right, you ready the action of the crossbow pointing at his head?
Yeah.
Takakano, I guess? Do you want to do something?
Takakano is very angry. I really wish he had cleave or something. But Takakano, I guess, first apologizes to the group telepathically as he screams into the enragement and singes everybody nearby.
Causes 3 damage to the whole party.
Yeah, but also Willie and them.
Yeah.
'Cause he's hurting bad. I was like, what, 34 piercing
Yeah,
that he just took?
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
expect that.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Let it happen. It's fun.
And then, hold on one second. Got a phone call came in.
All right. Well, we'll let him answer that phone call. And as he's doing so, the other person, who happens to be named Ewip,
Not for long.
Damn.
Oh man, where is he? There he is. He mumbles some words and like hits his two fists together, and everyone needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
Haha, you're dumb.
Sorry, bad timing on the phone call.
That's all right. We're just here. Hold on, everyone, on that for a second, since Chakano's back. Chakano, go ahead and do what you're gonna do.
Well, he's taking a swing at the Willy because Willy said he could die.
Okay.
So
Well,
that's a 20. That's a 24 to hit,
oh, that hits.
and that hits for. I forget what my bonuses are now. I need to double check it. That's 21 slashing,
Ouch.
and another 24 to hit with.
Okay.
Oh, that's only 10 slashing.
Still, ouch. All right. All right. Since you did that, now everyone is making an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
So.
That should be a 17 for me.
Success.
I didn't roll well. I got a 14.
Failure.
Takano got 5.
God.
Failure.
I got to 9.
Oh my
And
God.
a failure.
That's up to you, Margo.
All right. So a ball of psychic energy explodes outward, and everyone that failed takes. Oh man, I gotta roll this. I'm just gonna use the roller for this. 24 psychic damage,
Good God.
and the saved one takes 12.
Great.
Jesus Christ. Done 58
And
HP.
During the time, so, and also for everyone that failed, next time you make an attack roll or ability check, you roll a 1d6 and subtract that number from whatever you're doing.
Hmm.
I'm gonna kill that guy.
All right, let me really quick. I'm just gonna dial this in, and we are going to go back to Yora.
Okay. Well, I have the thing in my purse. So I'm gonna wild shape into a creature to keep it safe.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to wild shape into a poisonous snake.
Yora, I love
Ooh,
you.
Nice.
Thank you for having common sense.
You're welcome. Love you too.
Alrighty, that's a new one. We haven't had a poisonous snake yet.
Yeah,
Yora likes to shake it up.
I like
I
shake
like
up.
it. All right. Don't have many hit points, but
Yeah.
or unless you're doing giant poisonous snake.
Well, I might do giant if it's the right challenge rating.
I'm checking.
Oh yeah, I could do giant. It's
I would do giant.
1/4. I'm doing giant poisonous snake.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, you wild shape. There's your action, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so we go to Gog. What?
Never mind.
Okay, Goggo.
Okay. Unfortunately, my companions are around me, so that really limits my abilities here.
At this point, we have all health. If you have spell slots, use them.
Well, we don't, because Chaka Kano has been hurt really bad.
He's still hanging on pretty decent, so don't worry too much about him.
Alright, well that's fine. Then I shall cast Thunder Wave.
All right.
So let's see here. I got 1 second.
15-foot cube originating from you. Constitution
Yep.
saving throw on everyone.
Yep. Okay. All right. Make sure I don't do nat 1. I don't. That is a successful cast. So let's see. I just kind of want to push them really kind of away from us.
All right. Well, Willie fails and the E-whip succeeds. That is
All
a
right, so
2d8 thunder
2d8
damage.
Thunder damage. So it won't be very much because of all the dice, D8s hate me the most. Yep. So that's 5 thunder damage.
Okay.
But as a storm sorcerer, when I cast a lightning or thunder spell, I can direct. Let me see here. Let me read this here. 6. Whenever I cast a spell of first level or higher that deals lightning or thunder damage, stormy and magic erupts from me. This causes creatures of my choice that I can see within 10 feet of me to take lightning or thunder damage, equal to half my sorcerer levels. So my sorcerer level is 9. So that'd be what? 5 thunder damage? Or 5... Yeah, I'm going to do 5 lightning damage on the 2 ne'er-do-wells.
Okay.
In addition,
Nice.
and Willie gets pushed away. The other dude does not.
Yep. Well, Willie sees his out and basically goes over and starts. Well, he starts running. Is what
Aren't
he's
I
gonna
still
do.
holding him hostage though?
Oh, he's tied up, isn't he? Dang it!
He's tied up
he
and
was-
there's a crossbow to his head.
Oh, so actually he might have got knocked prone there since his tail's tied, the rope is tied around his legs.
Fail save. Yeah, it pushed 10 feet, so he's pushed 10 feet back, and we'll say knocked prone. So he uses his action to. He uses a sword slash with his rapier. That is a 24 to hit on the rope to cut the rope. And half his movement to get up, and he starts moving, and he moves 15 feet from you.
Do I get I know I just cast a spell, but do I get an opportunity attack because he's running?
No,
over me?
you pushed him away. You knocked him down and pushed him away, so he is outside of your opportunity range.
Okay. Well, you gotta get the bonuses when you can.
Totally. Hen, it's your go.
Alright, well, now that my hostage is gone, I'm gonna switch tactics. I'm gonna expel one of my last few spell slots, and make a protector cannon. And as a bonus action, I will activate that and give everyone back some health. They're creatures of my choice, by the way, so I don't give them.
I got that.
Alright.
All right,
Just
you
what it
dropped
is.
some healing.
Okay. Everyone gets back 8. Wait. 10.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Nice for me.
Wonder, is there any other bonus I can add on to that? I'm trying to find out.
Well, while you look, Chakakana, what do you do?
Okay, I did this already.
Oh, and also, hold on. We need to pop back for 1 sec before I do anything else. Gago, can you make a... What is this thing? I'm on the wrong thing. Constitution saving throw. This is... intelligence saving throw. This is to see if it ends the effect on you.
What effect?
Oh yeah, you are the one that saved that before.
I
I
saved.
forgot. You are the fine one. That's right. Hen was the one that I needed to have So Hen, you had a 6 off of whatever you rolled, 1d6 off whatever you rolled, and at the end of your turn here, you can make an intelligence saving throw to end the effect.
So take that off of the health everyone just got back.
Yes.
All right, everyone only got back 4 because I rolled a 6.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Because that's based on like an attack roll or an ability check, right?
I don't know. They're really not very descriptive about what the cannons are used for. They don't do a very good job of showing what bonuses it is.
Do you have to roll to put the cannon out over a certain number?
Don't know. It doesn't necessarily say.
Then
It
no.
just
Then yes. Then you're correct on it. So go ahead and I'll say everything's fine. Go ahead and do an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. That's an 18.
Then you're free. Whee!
Yay!
Okay, but Takakano is not. What does Takakano do?
I missed what was actually going on because I disconnected.
Basically, it's your turn. The guy that you were angry at, Gago blew him back a few feet, and he got himself back up and started running away. He's probably 20 feet or so from you right now.
But the guy that made us dumb or did the intelligence attack on us is still right next to us.
That sounds like a him problem. Chaka Kano's gonna have this guy live up to his word. Oh, Willie.
Oh, so he's going to chase after Willie?
Yeah.
All right, so Willie's 20 feet away and running.
So Chaka Kano's gonna try to swing and hit him in the back. That's a 1d6, right?
1d6 off of your attack roll, yeah.
That's a 23 to hit.
Oh my god.
And that is 19 slashing.
Good lord.
And then there's the next one also. Take 1d6 off.
Yes, it does.
Okay. That's 25 to hit. So Willie takes another 13 slashing. And then with the good old stabby stab javelin in Takakano's hand is 24 to hit.
Wow.
Which hits?
That's right, no, 23. 23.
It still hits.
Yeah, but that only does, let me see here, 10 piercing.
It doesn't matter that you run him through, cut him down, whatever, slice through his spine, and he screams and goes flying forward. As he's doing that, the guy that was previously next to you, you see him kind of make the shocked Pikachu face, run about... Let's see, make sure I get the right guy here. He runs down about 30 feet, and then, what is he gonna do? Let's see. I need to look up one thing really quick, because I don't know what this is.
Oh. Which guy was tied up? Oh.
The one he's the guy that cut himself out.
Oh, okay.
So I guess the only person there, let's see. He, I guess, just casts Firebolt at the group, and the three of you that are in the middle. I'm just gonna roll a 1d6 to see who it hits. Because what do we got? We got Yora, Gago, and Hen there. Rolling. I rolled a 2, which is Yora.
Okay.
You're at the top of my list. I figured 1, 2 for you, 3, 4 for Gago, and then 5, 6 for Hen. So,
Fair enough.
All right, that is because he's just like randomly, casting it.
Right.
That is a firebolt, which I'm
I
not.
mean, it also makes sense to hit the giant snake.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I like the idea of just randomness. Someone just like running and throwing something behind them, you know. Okay, so that is a 10 plus. What's the casting? That's a 14 to hit, I believe.
Let's
Oh no,
see.
17 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay, I had to flip over to the page to make sure I got the right thing. All right, so that is 1d10 fire damage. Where's my 1d10? There it is. That is 3. I hit you for a whole 3 fire damage.
Ouch.
I think that's all he does. And as we go back to you, Yora, you turn, I guess, and you're looking at Chakakano, or looking back at the guy that hit you, whichever way. But you notice that the guy that Chakakano cut down is suddenly there's a wobble. Like you look at him and he kind of ripples and changes, and you see that armor and stuff disappears from him, and suddenly he looks like he's now no longer a human but an elf, and he's got just a simple leather like leather armor, leather shirt on, and his back is to you at the moment because that's how Chakakano had hit him.
Okay. And is it my turn or?
It is. It's your turn.
How far away is he from me?
About 20 feet,
Okay.
maybe
All right.
25. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to bite at him. I'm going to
You're gonna
strike.
slither over and. Okay.
Yeah, because I have a speed of 30 feet, so
Okay. You slither over to him and attempt to bite him.
yes. Let's see. So 10 to hit.
That I don't believe hits. Where is that guy? Oh, right over here. AC, where's the AC? Anyway, I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit. Oh, there it is. I see. Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay. Damn it.
That's all right. We go to Gago.
He shoots me own firebolt at him. Whatever he can do, I can do better.
At the guy that shot the firebolt at Yora.
Aye.
Okay, you shoot a firebolt.
I mean, there's
back
only
at him.
one left. The other guy's dead, so.
Well, that's what I was just saying. All right, whatever. Yes. Okay, you shoot at him.
All right. And I'm rolling, and unfortunately, that's not very good.
Wait,
That's
so
only-
if the other guy's dead, you're saying Yora missed an attack on a dead guy?
No, he's not dead. He has transformed. So there was like a ripple, and he became a
okay.
different guy.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, but back to the first guy.
Right. Okay. It was an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yes, I figured.
That's all right. All right, so the first guy that was there, he turns around and sees Chakakano and just has this terrified look on his face. And Chakakano, you see that this is not the person that you just struck down. This is a totally different individual. In fact, it's an elf, and he doesn't appear to know what's going on. He's just like shaking, and he puts up his hands and he tries to start like slowly backing away.
Does he say anything as he's backing away?
Something in Elfish. I don't know if you could make it out.
No,
Well, Chakakano definitely can't.
No.
I don't
Well,
speak Elvish.
Yeah, but you're in a snake. All right, let's go to Hen.
So it's just the guy we don't like. How far away is he from me?
Well, he made. I mean, what did he make his full length? So 35 feet, maybe 40 at the most.
And the Chakano's biome?
No, Chakano's
No.
by what used to be Willy.
Got it. So nobody's biome.
Correct. He's down by himself.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
So it's a curious spell I can cast at a range of 60 feet.
Nice.
So it shouldn't hurt anybody.
He's suddenly a loud rain noise, huh?
Yeah.
Oof.
That is a 14 to cast.
That's quite successful.
And
What is my guy? Constitution is that. His Constitution saving throw is an 18.
that's 6 saves. That's saves.
Okay. So
So you take half
3d8.
or...
Yeah, half of 3d8 thunder damage.
Yeah, I'm casting in a 3rd level spell slot, so it's actually 48.
Oh, well, so half of that.
So half of 18, 9 thunder damage. That really
Alright.
sucks, man.
Sorry. Okay. So
Oh yeah, and as a
Chakakano.
bonus action, I activate the Protector Cannon again. Everyone gets back hit points.
Chakakano did move 15 feet away, roughly. Does that still hit him?
15 feet away. It just says grants itself and each creature of your choice within 10 feet. So it does not hit Chakakano. Sorry, Chakakano. But everyone else... Sorry. Everyone else gets 16.
I'm healed.
Feet.
Oh, and Chakakano, did we forget to do... I think we forgot to do this. You're supposed to do an intelligence save at the end of your last turn.
Oh. 10.
Okay, you're still under the effects. You got that minus 1d6 going on.
Man, that really hampers me so much.
Well, it's... It was a defensive... It was a defensive spell that he used to try to get out of there. That was
I
all.
think it was.
Content, Ben will make it harder.
I think it was. That was just sarcasm on Chakakano's point. Or,
Wait,
No,
I didn't-
but
I didn't do mine either when I was a snake.
Oh.
Or when I bit
you
that guy.
it doesn't. I don't think it affects you as a snake
Oh, okay. All right, good.
because that was part of your non-snake self.
Oh, yeah. I'm already pretty dumb as a snake.
Yeah, exactly. I believe it has no effect on intelligence of 2 or less, which
Okay.
yeah, that's you.
Okay.
Oh. All right, but so Chakakano, yes. What are you gonna do? You have that terrified guy who looks very shocked in front of you, slowly backing away.
Well, as far as I know, this could be another illusion. So Chakakano's going to just step his foot onto the guy to stop him from leaving.
You
Yeah,
just
definitely
like put your
do
foot
that.
on his foot.
Yeah, or on his chest, you know.
You're gonna knock him down.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, it seems to
Strength
be the
check.
most
Knock it.
prudent. Oh, 19.
Yeah, you successfully knock him prone.
Good, because he's going to
All
have
right.
some splaining to do.
He looks very scared. All right. The other guy. Let's see. What is he gonna do? I think, let me check one thing real quick. He, because of where he's at, is going, you see him reach into his pocket and grab something and whisper some words, at which point it looks like a hand made out of compacted soil rises from the ground in front of Gago. And let's see, it attempts to grab you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Ah, yes, strength. One of my...
Mini strengths.
Yeah, one of my... Okay. That's being 11.
Okay, I believe, yes, that grabs you.
Of course it does.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage and are restrained.
Okay.
And you see the guy bolt down another about 30 feet away from you and dive to the side. Maybe 25 feet down and dives 5 feet over to the side. And he disappears behind like one of the big tents. Alright, we go back to Yora.
So all the enemies are gone or vanquished?
Well, there's the guy that Chaka Kano knocked to the ground and is standing over, the one that you had bid at, and he's there if you want to do something to him.
I slither over there and I coil around him and I bare my fangs at his neck, just waiting to strike for him to make the wrong move.
Well, that's terrifying. Just for fun, let's see. He soils himself.
Well, snakes love the salty liquids, so.
Oh God! All right.
She is unfazed.
Great, I got it. All right. Let me go. All right, we're go to Gago, who you can use an action to make a strength check.
That's funny.
To see if you can break out.
Hold on a sec. So I'm restrained. Does that mean that I can't use my arms?
I believe that, yes. I'm gonna bring this back up just because I didn't think I'd need this window, so I closed it. Restrained. Speed becomes 0. Attack rolls have advantage. Creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity throws. You can still use your arms.
Okay. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave and see if I can blow this thing away.
Okay.
I'd be a sorcerer! Someone of little strength but great power. That'd be a dirty 20 to cast.
Well, that's a great cast. I don't see anything in the rules, so we're just gonna have to play this fast and loose. Yeah, how much damage does your Thunder Wave do?
It's going
I don't know
to
how
be...
to do this. It's not even a creature.
Well, it's not the damage so much as the thunderous force that explodes out from me. I'm hoping it kind of dispels the hand.
Okay, well, it doesn't have the
dirt holding me, right?
Yeah, it is. All right. Yeah. You know what? You don't even have to roll anything. I give that to you. Yeah, the thunderous force blows out. It has no ability to dex save or dodge, so it just explodes from off of you.
Nice.
Way to be creative.
And then, as it blows away, I kind of, roll my shoulders a little bit and be like, yes.
All right. Well, then, yeah, with that being done, I guess let's round this out just for the heck of it. Hen, what do you do?
Well, the guy ducked behind a tent, right?
Yeah, he's
I
like
was-
60 feet away from you now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother at this point. We've just got Guy Chakakano's stepped on.
Yes. Let's see. Does anybody speak Elfish other than Yora?
I probably could. I have an intelligence of 18, but I only have 2 listed languages, so
You definitely should have additional language there.
yeah, I know.
All right. Well, let's just say you walk over and Gaga walks over, so now everyone's within range of your protector cannon.
Yep. I will definitely activate that again. Alright.
All right. So everyone's getting blasted.
Everyone gets back 9.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right. So you've got this guy laying on the ground who looks terrified and has soiled himself.
Alright, I speak to him. Do ye speak common?
He shakes his head in the affirmative.
Right. Who are you? Because it is obvious you are no longer Willie.
I don't know what happened. My name is Thamond. I was walking down the street and I felt weird and I blacked out, and then there's all of a sudden this huge terrifying insect in front of me.
Fine, he's quite charming.
Takakano takes that as a great compliment.
Oh, okay.
Is there any way we can tell if he's lying or not?
Insight?
Oh, there
Yeah,
you go.
roll an insight check.
I'm gonna do it. I rolled a 19.
You can tell he is lying.
Oh. I'll point at him and be like, liar, fibber, teller of untruths.
You best start telling the truth and right quick, or me good friend, the terrifying insect, is going to carve pieces off of you to eat.
Roll
Maybe I should roll intimidation.
Yeah, please.
I should have. Intimidation is like a charisma thing, right?
It is.
Oh, yeah. Alright, come on, give me a good roll. Oh, yeah, 18 plus 5 is 23.
Oh, you totally intimidate him.
It helps that Chakakano is standing right behind me there.
Oh, absolutely. I decreased his resistance significantly because of that. So, yeah, you scare the crap out of him. He's like, okay, fine. Look, I'm an adventurer. I was doing this scavenger hunt, and I got kind of wrapped up with some people, and I really was, like, turned into something. That part's true. I don't know what. I'm not sure what all happened. I'm trying to find the next thing on the list.
What would be the next thing on the list?
My little orb thing said some eternally slumbering cephalopod.
Ah.
Does sound about right, doesn't it?
Tell you what. Who was your companion there that ran off?
I didn't see, but if the person was using magic, I assume that it's one of the adventurers that I kind of fell in with, not by choice, not by choice. It happened because we were in proximity when this whole thing started.
Too well.
All right. Where be he? Where be his base of operations? We have words to finish with him.
We don't really have a base. We were out on the sleepers, and we got the summons, and we've been wandering around the market doing stuff, trying to get the things that it told us to get.
He'd be running away from us right now. Where would he most likely bolt to?
Where would he bolt? It could be anywhere. I mean, we do hang out around here. We were in the Puppets District for a bit. Maybe the Silver Pier. I'm not sure.
He's satisfied with that answer. Where do you guys tend to sleep?
Oh man, we haven't slept much since we've been doing this. It's been crazy. Especially after did you hear about what happened to the knowledge traders? Oh man, it's terrifying. They were just blown up out of nowhere. I was finally getting a cat nap, and then all of a sudden, bang, boom, and then just raining fire and death. Honestly, I'm feeling a little neurotic.
Where were you catnapping?
Oh, I found a little cot. We were in the broad market, and there was a little space. I just kind of hung myself in the corner for a bit.
So this magic user companion of yours was not there with you?
They were, yeah, we were together. We had more party back then. But yeah, I think he was there. Maybe he was there.
Do you think he might run back there?
Sure, yes. Maybe, yes. Go for it.
Alright. Do you happen to have that orb with you still?
No, he had it.
Alright. Tell you what, me matey. We are going to escort you to one of the ships that are setting sail from the place. We're going to put you on that ship, and you are going to leave this place forever. Or, you can have me good friend here just eat you instead. Which would you want? Which would you prefer?
I'll leave.
Honestly, we've come to deduce that scavenger hut's pretty evil anyway, so it's best to just get the hell out of Dodge.
But they promised such great treasure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure people who promise a vast amount of money to collect a bunch of random magical items with no other aim or purpose are totally trustworthy.
Well, it's not about that. I have people. I come from a small village. We don't have hardly anything. Like, a small amount of treasure here could feed everyone.
You know what? Fine. I reach in my pocket and I pull out a platinum piece and I put it in his hand.
He looks at you in shock, like when Bender gave the villagers a dime. And it's just like, it's more wealth than I've ever seen. I don't even know what to do with it.
Just
say thank you.
Also, Chakagano's also confused by this. He's like, would it not be better for the village if we simply kill him? Then there is less mouth to feed.
Hey, I'm choosing kindness. Don't test me.
There's no test. It's simple logic.
Go help your people before I change my mind.
Yes. Can I get up? Your snake is scaring me.
Yes, Fiora, let him go.
I unslither from him, and
Okay.
I coil around Chakakano's leg.
I think you should give him a wet willy with your forked tongue as you are unslithering from him.
Yes, a wet willy, as a parting gift.
He screams and goes running for the gray docks, where that's where you guys came ashore, so he's going straight for the boats.
Cool. Now,
Chaka Kano, since you be a hunter, do you think you could track that one that got away from us?
I mean, it's definitely possible. I mean, we did bloody him a little bit, so can search for traces of blood going in the direction that he went.
Did we bloody him a little bit? I don't think we bloodied him hardly at all.
But
We
did we
did.
just
He took
send
a
him?
little bit of damage. He does currently show 19
regardless.
points of damage, so someone did some damage to him.
regardless,
Oh,
if you want to pursue him, go ahead. I'm not.
Hen is just done, apparently.
I'm running out of spell slots. I haven't eaten in a couple days. I would like to chill now that we're out of the underground. So, if you want to chase him, go ahead, Tavern, and I'm gonna get my drink on.
Well, alrighty then.
Why didn't you just say you were hungry earlier? Chaka Kano offers you some orc sausage. Or orc jerky.
No, that's okay, Chakakano. I want booze. And a long rest. I want to sleep for a full 8 hours.
He's just like, oh, okay.
Well, I'm
gonna
just thinking, like, how long we actually have to hang out at this protector cannon to get back to full health.
Well, I'm already back to full health, so here, I shove it into Chakakano's hands and I go stomping off towards some taverns.
All right. You stomp off. Being where you're at the Great Docks, it's actually not that hard to find one. So yeah, you easily find a place to go and slip inside.
Cool.
All right, but the others.
I follow Hen.
Oh, you follow him? All right, so you two leave. What about Chakakano and Yora?
I
No,
stick
Chaka
with
Kano is
Chaka.
going to continue the hunt. Yeah, we need to find out where this guy went.
Yes.
All right. Yora, you're going with? You're just gonna stay in
Yes.
snake form and ride Chakakano?
I'm still coiled onto Chakakano's leg, and I am in the mood for a hunt as well.
That protector cannon should get you guys all healed up, by the way.
I like
I'm not
this.
collecting more.
Okay.
So I don't know how do we work out tracking if it's possible.
I'm just trying to figure that out. I guess roll your nature check because you're using that for tracking.
19.
Yeah, you are like this way, and you scuttle down and around a corner, and you find a spot where basically he had moved another, I'll say 120 feet down and around through some tents, and then you lose the trail. But not for lack of blood. It's like there's just a bunch in one spot, and he disappeared from there.
Hmm.
Can I smell it if I lick the air with my snake tongue?
You can try.
Okay. Oh. That was a nat one.
No, not at all. You put your tongue up, and you somehow bite the tip of it with your own mandible.
You take 1 poison damage.
That'd be hilarious. You're immune to poison.
I hope so. God.
Yeah, we'll just say you do 1d4 damage to yourself. Let me roll it real quick.
You
I
beat
rolled
your
a
tongue.
1, so yeah.
No point.
Yeah, it
1 damage. Okay.
would have been funnier if I would have rolled a 2, because then you would have bit your forked tongue.
one damage to each tip.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so Giacomo, you and with that roll, you stand there and you're looking around, and you get the feeling because of your tracking ability that he is still watching you, but you can't tell where he's at.
All right. Take some experimental swings at the bloody pool area, just to see if there's anything
Yeah.
invisible there.
There is nothing invisible. He's definitely not right there. But good idea.
Is Takakano asks Yor if she has any thoughts as one with nature.
I mean, I kind of want to try licking the air again, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
I kind of want to try licking the air again.
Yeah, we have a bit.
My tongue is damaged. Okay.
All right. Well,
Um,
you lick the air. We'll let you do that. You lick the
Okay,
air, and as Chakakano is making the punchies in that area, and it stirs up something, the movement, and you get a sense that that he's like over there. Like you catch the scent on the wind type of thing,
Okay.
and you whip
I
your
tell,
head over to the side.
Yeah, I tell Chakakano that he's that direction with my mind.
All right. Takakano stealthily, discreetly starts making his way towards the direction indicated.
All right, you do that, and as soon as you kind of work your way out from the tents into this clearing, and there's a couple people milling around, you don't you can't tell exactly where he's at, but all of a sudden you do catch him kind of off in the distance, just in time for a bright streak comes flashing from his finger pointed at you, and there's a low roar that bursts into a fiery explosion, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Both of us?
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Oh, that's just 10.
18.
Yeah. Oh, well, somehow your jumping sent Yora flying, and helped her out. So, Chakakano, you take 29 fire damage, and Yora, you take 14.
Okay.
Which is sufficient to burn you back to being your humanoid form, your dwarven form.
Yep. Back to normal.
All
Dang
right.
it.
How far away is this guy?
That from where you saw him, he was a good 100 feet, maybe a little more.
Chakakano closes the distance. He gets within 20 feet of the guy. Rushes in.
Yora slithers after just as fast as she dang can.
You're
I'm a
dwarven.
dwarf.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not a snake. Okay, I run my 20 feet.
Your little legs just like trying to keep up.
Yeah. Wait for me.
All right, you run up to him, and he starts running through the crowd. And what does he do? Let's see. As he's running, you see him like dive kind of between two tents, and the earth mold up to make like a wall in blocking your path.
How tall of a wall?
I'm just checking that really quick. Instantaneous. Actually, it's a 5-foot cube that suddenly arises.
Oh, so basically nothing. So
It's better than
Takagano just
nothing.
vaults it. Yeah, so Takagano doesn't even break stride. He just keeps barreling straight there and just vaults on top of the cube and keeps running.
Okay, you've closed the distance again. Then I guess you're 10 feet from him.
Still not within range. But wait, but how
Okay.
far away was he? I need to see if I needed to dash or if I could
He
just
was
move.
20 feet. He was 20 feet. You could just move and get within 10 feet from him.
Okay, so he dove 10 feet. I can't quite reach with the axe, so Chaka Kano just screams to enter his rage and does 3 points of damage and then starts chucking javelins.
Okay.
So first javelin is 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and that is 12 piercing, and the second javelin is it was only a what would that be? 10 to hit. So I guess he missed the second javelin.
He missed.
Yeah. All right. So, Yora or the guy, I don't know whose turn it would be.
It's Yora. Let's see what Yora wants to do.
Yeah, assuming that I caught up in time to.
Well, you're still pretty far away, so I guess you're full dashing at this point.
I'm running as fast as I can.
Which is, you have what's your speed? 30.
It is. Where does it say that?
Upper left.
Oh, upper left. Oh.
Yeah, would say armor class, hit point, speed.
Oh, right. Yes, 25 feet.
25. So 50 feet is your dash. So you're still significantly away from them. Like you've got another. Let's see, because he closed 80 the first time, so he was 50 feet. You are now where the guy left from, so you're still 30 feet away at best.
And there's a rock cube between him and you.
Yeah.
Right. Only 5 feet tall cube, but
Yes.
it's
Still.
pretty tall for a dwarf.
Okay, so you dash there, and you know what? Just for fun, I roll this. Because it's a market and it's busy. Just roll me a. Let's see. Let's do luck. Roll me a 1d100.
Okay.
You have a clover. Don't forget.
Oh, that's true. I do have my 4-leaf clover charm. Do I get advantage?
Sure. Why
It's
not?
just a random. Okay.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, roll twice and tell me each one.
First one was 67, and then this one is 20.
All right, you successfully weave through the crowd.
Nice.
You dashing, running as fast as you can. Okay, I was just gonna see if anything funny happened.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. It's that guy. What is he gonna do? He's really freaked out now. I guess. He's almost out of ideas. Almost out of spells too.
Good. I know how we feel.
Chaka Kano, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Mm, 11.
Awesome. So, failing the throw, he says, "It's not me, it's the guy over there." And you believe his suggestion.
Oh my god.
So there's just a random dude over to the side as that you turn to and wish to go attack.
Okay. How far away is this other guy?
Oh, he's like, let's say 20 feet.
All right. And is it Chakakano's turn?
It is.
God.
Well, damn these, illusions and shapeshifters. How dare this wizard trick me again? And I guess he jumps off like in stride, collects the javelins, and starts swinging
My God.
Awesome.
Yeah, you
with his
can
main
walk
axe.
away from that. Alex does not give shits.
Just give me your 2 rolls to hit and tell me what you get.
Would be 3 because he doesn't need to re-rage. So that's a 24 and a 27, and then you want a third one. What is it necessary?
No, it's not necessary. You just absolutely obliterate that guy, and you feel so satisfied.
All right. It is done. Chaka kind of goes back to the guy that told him who the bad guy was and says, "You have done well. We must thank you. Come meet my friends."
He's like, all I did was point. You scared the crap out of me. You're a giant bug, and I gotta go take care of my family over here. So peace.
Unacceptable. My clutchmates demand the proper payment and thanks for assistance. You will come with me. This is decided.
Has Yora caught up yet?
Sure.
Okay. Yora sees this and says, "Oh, good, you caught him."
Of course, thanks to this helpful citizen.
What? Chakakano, no. This is the man we were chasing after.
No,
But he
that's
assisted
the
us.
No.
Hold on, I'm rolling for persuasion. He says, "No, I'm not the guy. I pointed to the bad guy. He got the other guy." He attempts to persuade at a 14. Roll against, please.
Okay.
Charisma.
Charisma, like saving throw or?
No, just a D20 plus charisma modifier.
Alright, that's 6.
6. See, you believe him.
Oh my god.
No,
What? We lost him.
Uh-oh.
I was just saying, yeah, so we all believe, but this is why we must take back to the others. We must properly thank this good person.
Yes! Good Samaritan. We must reward you.
All right, so I guess you guys are walking and kind of dragging him along. Let's see. I'm gonna roll here real quick. Check on something. You see a what looks like a child come running over and throw its arms around him, and there's a hood over its head, and you just hear a little voice, "Daddy, Daddy, come home, come home."
I missed portions of that.
Yeah, we're losing you. Hold on a sec. He was saying, "Daddy, come home."
And Sakagan says, "Of course, we will escort you home personally. Once we give you proper thanks. Everyone deserves a good reward."
So you're just gonna like push him along, like with this kid holding its hand up to him, and just drag through the market.
Yeah. Of course, we must thank the savior properly. This person tried to steal something very precious from us, and we thanks to this good citizen, we have stopped him and made him be punished. And just like we rewarded the elf who was honest and sent us in the good advice, we shall reward him. Because if we're going to give a platinum to some random ass dude, we're going to make sure this guy gets real good things.
It wasn't your money. It doesn't matter.
Behold
And
the
had a-
consequences of your actions again. You're setting bad examples of human society.
Jesus Christ.
All right then. I'm into this. All right. Okay. So you're leading them along. While you're doing that, let me look up something, and I'll have. Oh, Yora, can you roll me a perception check?
Okay. Oh. Gonna be a 6.
You you don't really notice anything as you're continuing through the market. The poor kid keeps like, bumping into you, bumping into Chakakano, like, keeps trying to like hold on. You feel the little hands all over, and eventually you guys get to where you're going, and I guess what Chakakano pushes the guy through the door.
Yep.
All right.
So
So
where's Gago and Hin?
in there inside drinking.
And eating. Do not forget we are eating, because, you don't drink on an empty stomach. That's bad.
Yeah, drink responsibly, kids.
There you go.
Chakakano says to them, "Behold, clutchmates, I have found a good citizen who has helped us punish the bad one."
Hen's just gonna look up from her drink, look at the group that Chakakano's brought in, and just go, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Chakakano and Yora, that to be the one that hit us with a firebolt.
He says, no. Trust me, I'm not the same one. She said that too, and I've told you I'm not the same one. That is that is a 12 to try to persuade you.
Against charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hen gets a 16.
Yeah, I get a 23.
Yeah, you definitely are not persuaded at all. He's like, no, I swear.
Get up and approach him, and sparks start to, gather around me fingers.
Okay. He's just like, there's no need to do anything. I really I helped him get the bad guy. You can tell. Ask him. He killed the guy.
This is the first time we've decided to not trust our party members who have been tricked by stupid guys.
Insight, right?
Does Chakakano have any compulsion to defend him, or just thinks he's friendly? All right.
Yeah, it was just he cast suggestion, so the suggestion was to tell you who it was, and you killed him, so you're basically satisfied all on your own.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Chakakano's starting to get persuaded by his party, and grabs the small child who he believes is the offspring of this.
The kid did not come in. Is when you got here, the kid did not come in. The kid ran off.
Oh no!
It's outside the door. Like before you guys got in, the kid was with you doing all that. You guys pushed him through the door, and the kid was just bolted.
All I wanted was a rest. That was all. But now you had to make it hard on us, didn't you?
Okay. So basically, Hen and I did not see the child then.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so we have no idea.
Nope.
All I know is that I want to kill this guy in his stupid-looking face.
All right. Man, this makes it so difficult. Okay.
Why? Just because the kid's gonna come back with reinforcements.
No, I'm guessing that the kid pickpocketed Yora, but that's just me.
Oh,
That's
you're
not my
so
character. My character doesn't know,
Right. Yeah.
but
It's simple. Just ask him what he wants with the object, and ask Yor to show him the object.
I mean, I think I'm first going to ask him. Ye have the guy that we let go said that ye have the ball for the scavenger hunt. I want you to produce it.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls it out.
All
It's
right.
like, yeah, I've got it.
You will give that to us.
That's true. They can't turn the item in without the orb.
It's like, okay. And he hands it over to you, and you actually look at it, and you're like, wait a second. This orb looks funny. It looks different.
Can I do investigation on it?
Yeah.
Nah, 14.
Still, it's still familiar enough that you grab it and you roll it over, and you hear a hello, waiting for input, and you recognize the voice and the response.
Is it Linguini?
It is.
Nice.
Linguini! Yeah, what happened to our Linguini? Did it get stolen or something? Or is that just what we named the orb thing? I'm forgetting.
No.
You had
Yeah.
you had your linguini and it was stolen, and now you've got it back.
Linguini! Wait, this isn't the
Yay.
scavenger hunt orb then.
Oh, okay. Do you not have the blue orb for the scavenger hunt?
What? Oh, no, I don't have that one. I thought you wanted this one. This is what they
We
wanted,
definitely
right?
need this-
The
We
orb of
definitely need
knowledge?
this one as well.
Let's
we also
just
want-
search him and get this over with.
Yeah.
Rifle through his belongings.
Can we strip search him in the middle of the tavern and have everyone laugh and point at his tiny wiener?
I guess you could start doing that.
Jesus.
I mean, you're probably gonna have everyone in there just get real uncomfortable and be like, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
No, it's a bunch of drunk sailors. You're telling me they're not gonna laugh at a tiny penis?
I mean, most of them are seeing a salted wiener or two in their times.
Alright, fine.
Oh my
Anyways,
Well,
search him.
shrivel me timbers.
Yep, exactly.
Regardless, we search him.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you search him, and all he had was your linguini.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, your part in this scavenger hunt is done. So tell me, I don't know.
Is there any way you'd like to convince us not to kill you?
I mean, we're all in this together. Like, I'm, I'm just an adventurer like you.
No,
was-
not
like-
necessarily.
Takakano's feeling particularly betrayed by this guy, so he says, "Who was your offspring? Where is it?"
I don't have an offspring. I have no idea where that person went.
Perhaps your corpse will have an idea.
Suppose
We are
that's
friends with
possible.
necromancers.
Oh crap!
And then, like, you have made a very strong argument for killing you rather than keeping you alive.
Well, fine. Do what you must do. I did what I must. This was always gonna the potential end for an adventuring type like me. Either that or taking an arrow to the knee.
What is this thing about an offspring that you might or might not have?
What? I don't have any kids. I'm married to the road.
Who was
Oh,
that little
Lord.
person?
I have no idea. Some random urchin that hooked themselves to me.
Yora, check your pockets, please, or your purse.
I check through my purse and see if the cuttlefish thing is still there.
It is not.
Yep.
Oh, Yora is furious.
Mm. Alright. Well, you know what? Kill him. Don't kill him. Don't care. I'm buying a room for the night and I'm going to bed.
Let's see here. I take the orb and I take Linguini in hand and I say, Linguini, what is
Yeah.
the significance of the magic cuttlefish that we had in our possession?
Cuttlefish are commonly considered to be magical in nature. They are capable of outputting a variety of lights and other emanations that are beneficial.
Knowledge he's not going to know. Remember?
Linguini, what was the query that you were asked before the last query?
Ugh. I was asked to describe the previous item in the scavenger hunt, a material marker of wealth containing the power of storms.
Huh.
Can you describe it?
It is apparently crowned in effigy by celestial forms.
Okay.
Roughly, it is the shape of a tube or jar.
Well, I think that our friend here should be coming with us until we find who stole that cuttlefish.
I don't think he knows anything. I'm going to roll for insight to see if he's actually telling the whole truth.
Okay, go for it.
That'd be a 16.
Yeah, you feel
Actually,
like
it'd be
he's
a
being
17.
and still I don't think that changes it really. He's seems like he's being pretty honest.
Okay.
Like he's not like obviously lying, I should say.
Got it.
I ask the tavern. Does anybody know this person?
Everyone just kind of looks over and says, I don't know, whatever.
No. Okay.
Sorry, I rolled a 5, so that's what you get.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we either kill him or we let him go.
I say we kill him just for the fun of it. I'm trying to intimidate him into telling us more things.
He seems like he's told you everything he can tell you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So we're not getting anything else from him. So what are we gonna do?
Then I just slit his throat.
Well, not in
Yeah.
the tavern. That will gross people out. You can take him out back behind the alley. Out back behind the tavern and in the alley, and slit his throat if you want.
Very well.
Somebody please go with him.
I will go.
All right, you guys go out, and we don't need to roll for this. Takakano is he's an adept killer. He definitely kills the guy. We'll say that with his 3 strikes, he does it like Boondock Saint style, where he just like jabs a javelin from the back of the head and out each eye socket, or vice versa. In the eye sockets, out the back of the head,
Oh my
type of
god.
thing.
I cut off
man.
Simultaneously.
Wait, go ahead.
Imagining simultaneously.
Yes, yeah, simultaneously. You hear the tips go dink against each other.
I cut the hand off of his dead body as a warning to other thieves. And I put it in my purse for now, but maybe I'll craft it into a necklace later.
All right. But he didn't steal from you?
He's
tried
in
to.
league with them. He did try to.
He technically did briefly get a hold of the cuttlefish, so
That's
Mhm.
true. He did. All right, that's right.
And now we must hunt for the next, for that child.
True.
yeah, I'm
I have
sleeping.
nothing to lose now.
I'm all cozy in bed.
All right, what am I looking at as far as my? I'm starting to get a little low on my spell slots as well. Not too bad. All right. All right.
Well, I mean, if you guys all need rest, Takakano can just keep hunting. I mean, he doesn't sleep. So
Actually, I'm pretty good right now. I can keep going with. I can go with you guys.
Yeah.
that's
Let's hope nothing bad happens to Hen in her sleep. Probably not. I'm probably the most forgettable out of the party members.
No.
isn't that the rule of thumb? Always split the party.
Yeah. Good things happen to those who split up, obviously.
Yeah.
All right,
It
anyways,
works in
so you
every
guys
horror
can
movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this isn't a horror movie, so we're fine.
All right.
I mean, Scooby-Doo, they always solve their cases by splitting up. Nothing bad ever
That's
happened
true.
to them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you guys do what you need to do. I'm on strike. I need a long rest.
All right. So she goes and chills, and you guys go back out?
Yep.
Yeah,
See if
The
we
hunt
can.
continues for the urchins.
The urchins.
A specific urchin.
Well,
All right.
It's that specific urchin's fault if he happens to get a large number of them killed.
But it's probably not even an urchin. It's probably a halfling or something.
Well, it's
you,
still a full fault.
Oh, that's good.
There's nothing half about its guilt it should feel.
Exactly.
All right, you guys go out into the market, and as you're walking outside, you feel just the slightest tremor in the ground as the sands begin to shift, and you look around. And does everyone have roughly the same eyesight, or is there someone that has like way better eyesight?
Mm.
I have dark vision. That's all.
I think almost
That's
everyone
still-
except N does.
Correct.
Okay, it's still daytime. I just figured I'd check. As you guys are out here and there's that rumble, you had just made your way kind of to, the side street of the market, and in the far distance you notice movement of all the ships, the sleeper ships and the traders and everything. They all seem to be kind of rapidly moving out to sea. In fact, it seems like the water itself is receding.
Good.
I don't like the look of this.
Okay.
What district are we in right now? We're still in the Sailor district then?
Yeah, you're kind of at the Grey Docks.
Okay. Is there like a general market here?
Yeah, it's kind of the more just common quick trades of things like some breads and fish that come in. It's more of like where the sailors that run the ships for the trade end up hanging out.
Okay. Yes, I want to go there.
Well, you're
Ask some questions.
where? Just like you were just in the tavern of all these sailors and you went outside.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going on the hunt.
Oh, yes. Well, you guys go on the hunt, you see this thing happen, and okay, you kind of, all right, whatever, ignore it, and you start your hunt. Let's start with, trying to think what would be good. You're trying to hunt this person. You don't really have any clues or anything. We could do maybe a Chakakano nature check.
Does that cuttlefish leave any kind of arcana trail? Can we follow that?
Open your senses and find out.
So what would that be? Would that be perception or would that be an arcana check?
Arcana check.
All right, arcana check it is. Let's be a dirty 20.
You extend your feelers out, and you get the feeling like there's a light magical residue in this area, but there is, more importantly than that, almost like an aura of a storm blowing in, like moving across the horizon towards you from the sea.
And we're getting that, so it feels like a magical storm?
Yeah, you can feel it. Like there's something, like the wind itself has changed and shifted. It'd be like if you could see the strands of mana, they would be ripping across the sky towards you.
People, there seems to be some huge unnatural storm headed our way. Maybe we need to prepare for that.
Could we perhaps warn the person who is lazy and does not want to hunt?
I'm not going
Maybe
to
a
respond to
good,
that.
good
You
idea.
can't respond to that. You're not present.
Correct.
No, I mean, we might have to abandon the hunt and prepare for trying to save our own lives, Chakakano.
Exactly. My question is whether we should warn our companion who was lazy.
Yes.
There's
Yes.
only 3 of us together right now.
I guess we will warn her so she doesn't get washed away in a tsunami.
What is this tsunami?
Big wave. I don't know, I heard it from some old sailor.
Curious. Like, Takakano's from a desert. He doesn't really understand all this whole made big water work stuff.
All right, I go back into the tavern. I go up and knock on Hen's door.
I answer it incredibly groggy.
Hen, apparently there be some kind of magical storm approaching, possibly even a giant monster wave, because the ocean is receding and it may come crashing back. So we need to try to maybe get as far away from the ocean as possible.
Do I have to fight God to get a long rest in?
Maybe.
Because I'll do
Depends
it.
which god.
I will build a staircase that extends to the heavens, and I will blast God in his stupid, holy, stupid face. Any god, I don't care. This is obviously the work of some awful higher power. I refuse for it to be anything less. I need my beauty sleep. My brain needs sleep.
Yeah, come on,
I
lass. Let's.
You technically had beauty sleep-ish just before getting your intelligence returned because you had the potion poured down your throat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the same thing. That is not sleeping like a normal person. Regardless, I grab my stuff and I follow Gago out, less than happy.
All right, you follow Gago out, and let's see. Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Nice. So, with that, you are insanely aware of what's going on around you. You look and you see that rush of water coming towards you. And just behind the leading edge of the water are all of the boats, and just behind them you see what almost looks like figures on surfboards coming at the market.
Okay. I say we either run or we get high, and we do it fast.
Are there any tall buildings in the town? Like a lighthouse?
Well, I mean, you blew up the tallest building of the town.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how are
I
we
mean-
supposed to know this was gonna happen when we did that?
Is there like a lighthouse though? Maybe?
Hmm.
No.
Not here, no. This is just a
Oh.
temporary market city.
How tall is this wave?
Well, the leading edge, it's not particularly tall. It's only maybe, a foot or so, but it's everything that's being carried with it.
All right. Just run as fast as we can. Head away from the shore. In the opposite direction.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, you guys take off running. You're moving decently fast. Takakano is even making sure, I'm assuming, that no one is falling and falling behind too much because you can move faster than them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I got a move speed of 40.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys just book it away from there, and as you get up from the gray docks, you push through the puppets district and into the knowledge traders, and you begin to hear crashing and screams behind you as the sound of the water is rushing over stuff and filling holes in the ground and cascading over tents that are collapsed and whole ships that come rushing in. You're barely able to stay at the leading edge of it as you exit out the north part of the traders district into the brick district, and you feel the cold cools you down and gives you a little bit of burst to keep going, but the cold also burns your lungs as you push your way through. The water's reaching up to your ankles at this point, but you keep going. They're starting to thin. The crashing happens all around you, and just as you get to the height of the gold market, it seems to stop and begin to recede. But you see around you just absolute desolation of ships, on land, crushed all around you. And in the middle of this melee, you see a group of what look like almost humanoid, but covered in fish parts with tridents, and they are just slaughtering anyone that's still moving. And that is where we pick up next time.
Oh, dang.
Really nice going into this really big catastrophic event. A one race! I'm out of spell slots! Once I'm out, I can't do shit!
Well, everything is scattered around you from the knowledge traders and all the other districts, so I'm sure if you scavenge, you'll find something useful.
Are we going to be scavenging while people are while things are slaughtering everybody? I'm not sure if we're going to have the presence of mind to actually scavenge.
If Marky Mark can drink a Bud Light amidst a giant robot invasion, I think he'll be fine.
Or, just sleeping for a full 8 hours like normal people would also be nice.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
I know!
All right.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.